4 men received transfusions of animal blood directly into their veins in a single year. One was 15 years old, one was a Swedish nobleman, one was perfectly healthy, and one was so mentally ill, his wife begged a doctor to pump a calf's blood into him to cure his madness. This is Jean-Baptiste Denys, the French physician who performed the first blood transfusions in human history and ended up on trial for murder. Welcome back, my curious test subjects. Let me tell you exactly how it went wrong. So what exactly was Denys trying to accomplish by pumping livestock blood into human patients? Paris, 1667. Medicine is a mix of astrology, guesswork, and wild optimism. Blood transfusion has never been attempted in humans before. Denys figures. Animal blood might cure disease, restore youth, maybe fix mental illness. In experimental medicine terms, that means he was making it up as he went along. His first subject is a 15-year-old boy who has been sick for months. Standard treatment at the time, bleed him repeatedly until he is too weak to complain. Denys tries the opposite. He will add blood instead of removing it. June 15, 1667. He takes 12 ounces from the carotid artery of a sheep and transfuses it directly into the boy's vein. Think of it like an IV drip, except the IV bag is a live sheep and nobody has any idea what blood types are. Completely ethical, obviously. The boy survives. Subject 1. Success. Next, Denys transfuses a healthy 45-year-old man. No medical reason. Pure curiosity. The man survives. Subject 2. Success. Then comes Baron Gustaf Bonde, a very ill Swedish statesman. Denys gives him 2 transfusions. Bonde dies within days. Subject 3. Very dead. You might think, maybe stop here. Denys does not stop. But what happens when one of those experiments goes very, very wrong? Winter 1667. Denys finds his next subject. Antoine Mauroy, a young man who is mentally ill, highly agitated, sometimes violent. His wife is desperate. She hears about Denys and begs him to try. Denys agrees. This time he uses calf's blood. In experimental medicine terms, that meant Denys had just invented a brand new way to kill someone. Spoiler, calf's blood did not cure insanity. At first, Mauroy improves. He calms down. The treatment seems to work. Then he disappears for a few weeks. When he returns, he is worse, agitated, unstable, deteriorating fast. His wife demands another transfusion. Think of it like calling your doctor and insisting they repeat the treatment that almost killed you the first time. Whether Denys gave that second transfusion is unclear. What is clear, Mauroy died days later. His wife blamed Denys. In legal terms, that meant she just threw him under the carriage. She accused him of murder. Denys was arrested and put on trial. The court acquitted him. Then Mauroy's wife was accused of poisoning her own husband. But the damage was done. The judge banned blood transfusions in France entirely. It ended with a murder charge and a widow in the dock. And that is how the very first blood transfusions in recorded history ended, with a murder trial, a widow accused of killing her own husband, and an official ban on the entire procedure. Turns out injecting animal blood into humans was not the medical breakthrough Denys thought it was. Who could have guessed? If you enjoyed this descent into medical history gone wrong, my curious test subjects, leave a comment with the most unethical experiment you have ever heard. And subscribe for more stories from the dark side of science.